Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 5 of the podcast. I'm Eric.
And I'm Garrett, and this is the Pre-Work Fix. Welcome back, everybody. We got a lot in... Who's there?
Someone at the door?
Is this the pre-work fix?
You're late! We just started without you. We thought you weren't coming.
Alright, well, you guys never told me what a complex you guys are at, so...
Complex.
Whatever.
What complex you guys are at?
So, welcome. Everybody listening in, we have our first guest. It's
Big day for the pre-work fix.
It's my cornhole partner, one of my best buds, Duncan.
Mm-hmm. I am one of your best buds, yes.
What's your username online?
DB Allen 2112.
Find him everywhere.
I don't do social media because social media is for zombies.
First episode with a guest, but we're not changing too much up here, so we're just gonna kind of jump right into it because I got nothing fun to talk about other than the fact that some of you guys might be watching this one. This one's getting recorded. This one's probably gonna get a little clipsies on the online ski. Find that on YouTube, guys, at the Pre-Work Fix. But anyways, let's just jump right into it, all right? So this week's debate, really hits home to about 2 hours ago at Cornhole.
Yep.
I got some French fries, and Eric motions to me, squirting the ketchup all over the fries, and I was so absolutely disgusted, I almost had to go to the bathroom and throw up. And as I held it back, I went and grabbed the ketchup and I poured it on the side because that's what a civilized human being does. We eat ketchup. We have the ketchup on the side, and we dip our French fries. Why would you explain to me what the purpose is of putting it all over and making an absolute mess?
Well, as you're saying that whole sentence there, I'm thinking back at previous debates that we've done, like the chicken wings.
Yeah.
And the peanut butter and jelly and how I make it.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like everything that I do kind of just super messy, right? The way I make peanut butter and jelly is always just a mess after I'm done making it. The way I eat chicken wings, the drums, just a mess so I can just rip it off. Put ketchup on the fries, right on top, put it right on.
Ugh.
It's messy.
Why?
You're
such a messy guy.
I guess I am. I never really thought about the way that I do fries, or do all my food.
Messy eater, messy hairline.
Wait, you do your food?
I do my food, yeah.
Interesting.
Subtle dig though, I think you missed it. Messy eater, messy hairline.
No, I didn't miss it. I just ignored it. Oh God, it's getting recorded.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna see. I gotta fix the hair.
Yeah.
Should
we switch sides of the table so they don't see the receding side?
You're the one that gets to stare at me the entire time. I didn't know it was recorded at all. I'm wearing a white T-shirt.
Oh well.
You look good.
Yeah, for morbidly obese.
Well, that's okay. So we're talking about French fries
French
here.
fries, not my hairline.
Or being morbidly obese, even though the French fries could cause it.
Could. But yeah, I just put it all on there. Now I will say, if I'm out with people I haven't been out with before, or people I gotta impress or whatever, I'll put it on the side so I'm a little neater.
Oh.
But when I'm out with the boys or people I know, I don't care. Just put it right on there.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily drench the fries, which is weird because I love condiments, but I don't necessarily drench them, so it's not like I'm just covered in ketchup and grease. But I don't know. It's just the way I've always done it. I never really thought twice about it. I don't know.
I mean, I guess if you're accepting of the messiness,
I am.
Then I guess it's the most efficient way for sure. Because I guess whenever I would have a bacon and cheese loaded fries, it probably would be ketchup all over it. Yeah. So my hand's all greasy and disgusting already. So why hold back and why dip?
Yeah, but if you have bacon and everything, why would you have ketchup? Usually you have cheese with the bacon.
Ooh,
I toss it on there.
A little bit. I would toss a little bit.
I
also love
ranch. You do ranch or something at that point.
Oh.
For chicken bacon ranch.
Nah, he's not wrong.
Ugh.
I mean, that makes fries.
I mean,
this guy knows fries.
Knows his fries.
The guest just coming in here critiquing both of us on our.
Well, my biggest question, since you put it all on top of it, so what if you have like you only have like that normal diner kind of style container that sprays it out like in a thin line? You only can do it with that because if you have like the number 7, you got to tap on the back.
Yeah, you can't tap the 57 on top of the fries.
Even if the 57 is full.
Yeah.
They could have just filled it. That
You're just
ketchup
gonna get
is
that
just,
one clump.
it's just not coming out.
Well, do you know? Okay. We just realized that Candy doesn't understand how to get ketchup out of one of those bottles. Do you just shake it until it comes out?
Yeah, you hit,
No, he said tap in 57.
You tap.
Oh, okay, because you were
tap and
you were
shake.
just giving a good motion.
Oh no, yeah, of course. Well, you're sitting there just beating the shit out of this glass bottle.
Again, you don't hit the top. You only tap the 57 on the side.
2 fingers.
Oh.
Wait, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he actually knows that. Two
Tap the
fingers.
side?
Have
Two
you
fingers.
gone out ever?
Okay, so you
No,
have so you have
I've never been out of my home.
so imagine this beer, right? Is the ketchup bottle. Here on the neck, here there's a 57. Literally, there's a 57 in glass, like how this is.
Yeah.
It's on the lower side.
Tap the 57.
What?
There's a 57 on the bot base too. You can do.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I always do the one on the neck.
What
I
is
think
this?
if it's like,
And then
if it's
it-
mostly fill, you do that one. But if it's
And then it streamlines the ketchup and just comes right out.
physics.
What?
Yeah.
Are we going to a diner after this so I can play
Yeah.
with the ketchup bottles?
I mean, we
Well,
can.
they might have the plastic squeeze, so we gotta go to the right one.
Yeah, but
We're going to the first restaurant we can find with the-
Stella's.
What? This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so hyped to go to a...
you actually had no idea.
I had no idea. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
We changed someone's life today.
Well, we are not on topic whatsoever, huh?
Wow. This got really off topic with Eric not knowing how ketchup bottles work.
Critical Garrett, Candy in the hot seat on not knowing how to use ketchup.
Wow.
He's sweating.
Yeah,
But now you guys can see it.
Yeah. Mr. Condiments doesn't even know how to use his own condiment bottle.
Blame it on his parents.
But French fries. So you agree that there's times for both?
Yeah, of course.
What would you say, Duncan?
I'd never put them on because it just no matter how much fries you have. If you have too many fries, then there's no way. Then the bottom ones you have to keep applying ketchup.
Yeah.
Which sometimes your family members take your ketchups, and it's just awkward to reach over them. But I don't know what that has to do with anything. But still.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. And then you wouldn't have the ketchup anymore.
So yeah,
Because like your two brothers would eat it all by that point.
I guess. But when you put it on the side, every ketchup can have the same. Every fry can have the same amount of ketchup, so each bite is equal.
I
Yeah,
guess
but
that's true.
There's nothing more satisfying.
That's
you know,
so
you
good.
get like the one fry that has nothing on it, and then all of a sudden you get that one fry that's just coated. And you're like, yes.
Yeah, might as well just
No,
drink ketchup.
I'd rather have consistency
You
than
must be
than
eating some pretty bad
inconsistent.
French fries.
I love condiments. Sorry.
Let's dial it in here because I think we keep getting off topic a little bit. You love condiments, right?
Yes.
Tell me about something you hate. Because you're giving too much love in this podcast.
A little too much love?
I need you to be a little bit more critical.
A little more critical. All right, fine. Something going critical here. So, we're at a restaurant, right? I'm putting ketchup all over my fries, okay?
Ugh.
All right? And then, of course, I'm a mess.
Oh, yeah.
And people who go to restaurants with me know I always go to the bathroom, clean up before and after. You know, I like to be clean. So you're in the bathroom. Let's just say it's a restaurant with only like it's one bathroom. So you got to like lock the door behind you.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing worse than when you're in there, door is locked, and someone just coming, like trying to get in the door. And you're like, yeah, a minute. And then there's like, okay. Knock. You're like, jeez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to the bathroom, wash my hands. And it's like, don't get in. And they go for the doorknob again. Oh, God, there's nothing.
Hello? Is anybody in there?
You're like, yes, I'm in here.
Obviously.
Yes, I am. There was just nothing. And I just get so stressed out. I'm like, am I even washing my hands? I guess I gotta wash my hands again now. Like I'm stressed out. Like trying to wipe the sweat off. It's so stressful.
Oh my God, you're like sweating. You're getting like.
I'm getting stressed.
Actually getting stressed out.
I'm
right
actually
now.
getting stressed like thinking about it.
And those would be the type of people too that just wait out right outside the door too.
Yeah.
So you have that awkward eye contact
so
that
then,
you
like-
guys are just neutrally like.
Yeah,
okay,
you,
we'll go to the bathroom.
you literally just like. You dropped like 16 def charges off in that bathroom, and the second you walk out, you first make awkward eye contact, and they're right there, and you're like, and then all of the air from the bathroom hits them the second you walk past them, and you're
I
like,
swear, I'm only sweaty because you were stressing me out. That's the only reason why I'm covered in sweat.
I only peed in there.
It took you 7 years.
They're staring at you like, what took you so long? Like, oh, Jesus, man, come on. And why are you so close to the door? You're in the threshold of the door. Get out.
Yeah, but it's so obnoxious.
It's so obnoxious.
It's terrible.
Especially if you like, it makes you second guess if you lock the door.
Yeah, you're
You're like, oh no. And you just like cover up a little bit.
Yeah, you.
That's how people would miss the urinal.
Oh man, I'll like freak out, and you're like, you turn around, you
turn around everywhere.
At least that's what I do. I don't know.
Yeah, I just like get
Because
pissed.
once it starts, you can't stop. So
Kegels, but
no.
so
Potty talk.
continuing the potty talk, something you do at a bar a lot, especially when you have a couple drinks, right?
Yeah.
You go to the bathroom a
Right.
lot, especially when you drink a lot of beer.
Bruce?
A couple brews with a couple bros.
Bruce with the bros. We're back, and we got one more bro this week.
That's me.
Duncan.
Nice. All right, Rick.
Oh, perfect.
That was all my
Rick,
problem.
you always happen to start us off, so you might as well just keep the trend going.
Keep the trend going. This week, I got this beer at Wegmans. Of course, Weggies, shout out. And I love pirates, so I saw this beer with a little love pirates. So I saw this beer has a pirate skull and bones with a little wave called Peg Leg Imperial Stout. Let's pour this baby. Oh,
Skull bones.
skull and bones. And you know what you know what color the Jolly Roger is? It's black. You know what color this beer is? It's black.
Yeah, that's black.
This is black. Wow. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo!
It's darker than Guinness.
Wow, that is a dark beer.
What's it taste like, Rick? With an E.
Not good.
What does it have notes of? Tell me the flavor. Take another sip. Take another sip.
He's in shock.
I need flavors here.
Maybe a little bit of chocolate.
Oh no, not two of them.
Maybe a little bit of coffee.
With notes of coffee and dark chocolate.
Yeah!
Whoa! Candy's taste
at least
buds
I've
are
got a
all
good-
over the place.
At least I've got a good palate. At least I know I'm tasting, but woo,
All right, so
not good.
I'm gonna keep you focused here.
Okay.
Where the hackaroony would you drink this beer? You can say never.
On this podcast once.
Okay. During a podcast where you try beers, that's the time to try it.
Yeah. Ooh.
To have it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of this 6-pack.
Oh man. Oh,
You
so
bought
that's your nice beer 6-pack you bought?
Yeah.
There's 6 of them.
There's 6 of those, and they only use them to cook.
That's chocolate. Wait till next Halloween.
Use them to cook.
Yeah,
You know
use them
that'd
to
be
cook.
kind of neat.
Throw it in with some pork.
Or yeah, make some chili.
Yeah.
Toss that whole beer in
That's
there.
where the rest of those beers are going.
Yeah. Let's get Duncan right up in this one.
Uh-oh.
What do you drink, dog?
I am drinking something called Turbo Dog.
By the way, this was just sitting in the fridge-a-rooney.
Since I'm not prepared ever, I had to borrow a beer that Garrett was never going to drink. Dang it. There it is. I don't drink beer much. So let's see how terrible my pour is going to be.
While he's pouring, for people who are watching, check out this sweet fish bottle opener that Rick has. See,
Of course, I brought it. Fish.
the thing is that Eric literally has fish up on the wall on his blankets. He sleeps in a fish bed. He eats only Swedish fish.
Accurate.
Oh God!
We are 0 for 2 today on beers.
So Duncan, I'll take that as your taste. What's your rating of that beer?
Oh, I didn't even rate this.
That's
1. Okay, continue.
0.5. I love dogs, but not Turbo Dog.
Where would you drink this? On a friend's podcast? All right, gotcha.
I would drink this on a date if she bought me the drink.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Then she'll probably dump me because my face after I drank it.
Yeah, no one wants to see that ugly mug again, Jesus.
I don't know why I took another sip.
I'm gonna zoom in because this is a 4K. All right, so don't worry, guys.
That's heavy.
I made sure I had a beer I was going to like. So I'm drinking the Blue Point Brewing Company Hazy Bastard. Okay?
Yeah, bastard, Jon Snow.
I got a whole pint here. These losers...
He's actually not. Oh, crap. That's a spoiler. Apologies.
That's about as spoiled as I would be if I watch a trailer. Woo! Really dialing that one back. So I'm going to just hard pour this just a little bit because this is a whole pint.
We have two black beers, and then there's actually a good-looking beer.
What did you have a hint on? What's in
Mine's chocolate and caramel.
Oh, what's up with the chocolate beers today? Jeez, all right, Garrett, let's hit it. So,
and toffee.
taste?
Oh,
Come on, don't tease me.
oh, there's foam in my mustache and everything.
I saw that was kind of hot.
It's really good. Super hoppy. You know me. Tastes like a garden in the mouth. I'm going to rate this pretty high. I'm going to rate it a 9 because I can't rate any beer a 10.
Wow.
But
Jealous. Where would you drink it?
I would drink this at the bar. I would drink this at the beach. I would drink this at night. I would drink it on a date. I would drink it anywhere. I'd mainline this to my bloodstream. That's how good it is.
That seems dangerous.
But I wonder what a 10 would be. Where would he would drink a 10 then? If it's only
Where
a
would you
9?
drink a 10?
While I'm sleeping.
Ooh.
He raised the bar.
Little IV going. Okay.
I raised the bar where I bought the beer.
Hey.
So, hey.
Whoop, whoop. Raise the roof. Is that what we get?
I'm not doing that because I probably have like stains on the white T-shirt since I didn't know we were recording.
Just take it off, man.
No.
It's a little hot in here.
I'm not doing fan service, not yet.
Should we just do the rest of this podcast shirtless?
No. We're not going to do it shirtless.
Strip poker.
Do you know how mad that would make everybody if we started taking off our clothes?
We're going to get demonetized.
Eric, put your fucking shirt back on. I'm mad at you.
No TOT.
All right, so we're not going to post this part of the video, huh?
Sure.
So I'm going to say that I'm absolutely mad at you right now.
What percentage is that chocolate beer?
Yeah, right.
I went straight from all buttons to no shirt today.
All buns to no shirt. Nice.
Do you do this at work?
Yeah, this is no.
It gets too comfortable at work.
Yeah, he's that guy.
We'll be back in a few moments.
So let's really dive in now that Eric's shirt's back on, okay?
I can focus again.
Rick, you had a dark beer, peg leg.
So dark. Ugh.
Duncan, you had a supercharged. I bet I loved your beer
Could.
Why?
because it's a turbo dog.
A dog?
Yeah,
Do you maybe love dogs?
I love dogs. I love dogs a whole heck of a lottie 5 times. So let's turbocharge my segment here by jumping right into something I love.
What do you love this week, big guy?
I love water.
Little H2O?
Yeah, a little H2O. Now everyone's like, you need water to live. And yeah, we all understand that. But I know some people that like don't like the taste of tap water and won't drink it.
I hate water.
I know people who forget to drink water all day. And then
Guilty.
And then they say they have headaches.
Acne.
For me, that doesn't happen. Okay? For me, I drink by the pitcher. I'm a freak at work. And literally, I go to the kitchen, I grab a pitcher, and I fill it up with water. And I'm walking down the whole hall. Everyone's looking at me like I'm a crazy psychopath. And like, or they're thinking, oh, this brother's going to a meeting, so that's why he has a pitcher full of water.
He's so nice bringing water.
He's
for
so
everybody.
nice bringing water for everybody. But then it sits on my desk and I drink out of it directly. Like I grab it with one hand and I just drink out of it. There was one lunch that I was sitting there by myself because Eric had a meeting or something, and I was sitting there and I just chugged a whole pitcher of water. People would be like coming in and I'm just crushing a pitcher of water. That's 1.8 liters, boys.
Is it actually a legit pitcher or like one of those like Poland Spring like half
No,
gallon?
like a legitimate
pitcher
pitcher.
that you would get at like a bar. Yeah.
Yeah, like they have them at work for like big meetings or company lunches.
And it's just your cup.
And I use it as a
Garrett
cup.
has one as a cup. Yeah.
I use it as a cup, and I fill it up in the morning when I drink my coffee, and I fill it up after lunch.
Do you fill it up at the water cooler so there's a big line that just forms or something? Or no?
No, there's no water cooler.
Hey, hurry up there! What are you doing?
Hey, filling up the pitch.
Garrett.
So I love water.
Big water guy.
And then when I come home, it's not like the big cups go away. I drink out of a Stein. For those of you who don't know, a Stein is a 1 liter mug for beer. But I drink my Wawa out of there. I get a
Your what?
my Wawa. The big old H2O, the water, the blue stuff that sloshes around.
Not blue, but it's clear.
Yeah, what blue water are you
What
drinking?
blue water you
the,
drinking?
the ocean.
I'm drinking the Fuji.
The ocean.
Flint?
I don't know.
Where are you?
Well, when you look at water, it's classic. It's always like
I
the
know,
ocean,
I know.
blue.
Well, because there's other stuff other than H. Okay, never mind. No,
I'm just
sorry.
being.
Yep. We're
just being dicks.
Something I just would like to add in here, just a little injection, because we're kind of wasting a lot of time here talking about water, because we got our guest here, and we don't want to spend too much time on my little solo segment of what I love. I mean, of course I love dogs. Of course I love water. I mean, I require water to live, and I'm still wasting time here. So let's stop wasting time and talk about what we wasted our time on this week, other than that last segment. Duncan, what'd you waste your time on this week?
So the thing I waste my time on generally is because I have zero life outside of work, is I play a lot of video games. So overall, my objective in video games is to get all the trophies. If you guys aren't aware, Sony, has trophy system where you can get achievements in games, and I like to be a completionist. So right now I'm working on The Witcher 3, which is 2015 Game of the Year by CJ Projekt Red. Which tells the story of a witcher who hunts monsters in a multi-universe dimension that was parallel overall over a series by time by a couple mages.
Well, we're really wasting time right now.
But only 0.1% of the players have gotten the platinum trophy, which is all the trophies in the game for that, and I'm gonna be part of that soon.
Oh, you haven't done that yet?
I have probably over 500 hours playing that game, and have yet to get it. So yes, it's a lot of trophies because it's a lot of tedious actions.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of wasted time.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow, I thought I wasted time this week.
I watch House when I play, the House MD show. So it's not just playing.
Good.
Really? Okay, cool.
Good. I like House. House is a good show.
It's a great show.
Okay, all right.
He's a really good physician.
Wasted time is drinking this damn beer. This thing sucks. I'm still drinking it though. Other than drinking this god awful beer, I started watching The Office again this week. No, I didn't start again. My roommate has been watching it, but we got a new TV, so now he's watching it on the big TV. Roommate, I always call him roommate. His name's Matt.
Okay.
Shout out Matt.
Matt Chu.
Matt Chu, whatever you want to call him. So I watched a ton of Office this week. Forgot how hilarious it is. I might restart it myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of it.
So good.
It's pretty good.
It's probably my favorite show of all time.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that, but
It's my
good.
favorite show of all time.
Okay.
Don't speak for me.
Okay. All right. Jeez. All right. Garrett, what do you got?
So I think what I spent the most time on this week was playing my friend's homemade tabletop RPG game called Soul. Soul, I'm going to give a very, 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 very minimal description. It's kind of like Dungeons & Dragons. Most of you guys know that that's super nerdy, and it's Dungeons & Dragons and blah, 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 super nerd. My friend, essentially, from the ground up, created the whole entire game that's a similar type of game to it. And we played a lot of campaigns and played that for probably about 20 hours this week.
Wow.
You have a problem with that, Eric?
No. All of our wasted time just included media. And that's kind of madness. That all of our wasted time was media. Media madness. Transitioning. Poor transition. But I like it. Garrett.
I prefer for the media madness one to always be a middle-level management.
Middle level management transition?
Yeah, I mean, you have some subordinates, but you report to a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's the way your transitions are. So
He's being really mean to you.
shots fired. Well, okay, so my media madness is that Marriott hack that happened recently.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear about that?
Big hotel guy.
So the company we work for owns a bunch of hotels. So
Not Marriott though. We don't got that Marriott.
technically it's Starwood, so we do have one Starwood.
Ooh, you're right. Shout out Aloft.
I would just like to say, holy crap, 500 million people's information got leaked. That's including passport numbers, and driver's license numbers.
Bad.
That's not that's bad.
It's bad.
There's probably somebody out there that has a complete database of everybody in the whole world by this point for the amount of hacks that have happened.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
So that's the absolutely madness I've had of media.
Big D, big Dunk.
I got an interesting for you guys. China is by 2020 going to send an artificial moon out to space. Their purpose of doing that is they don't have to use the world doesn't have to use as many street lights because the night will be more emitted or whatever the word is.
There'll be more reflection of light.
Well, yeah, because it's going to work the same way. Pretty much, they're putting a giant meteor out in space. It's going to reflect the sunlight. So their objective is to stop.
Smart.
Yeah, to save money on electricity.
Yeah, but how much is the moon though?
Yeah, the moon's gonna.
I don't know.
I guess it's long term. This is a long-term investment.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. They're not sending it high enough because Russia did this apparently 20 years ago, and it didn't work as well. So China's doing the same exact thing. So if you're walking to your car at night by 2020, if you're afraid to go to your car and everything like that, don't worry. Those criminals are going to have to go spotlights because they say it's going to go too fast because it'll be just this light that's just soaring by.
Oh.
So it's just imagine a car, a headlight of a car driving by. It's gonna be like that,
what,
kind of
moon?
the light. Yeah, the artificial light because they're doing. Apparently, our NASA said they're doing it the wrong way. Classic. So look out for 4 satellites that are gonna circle the globe. That will give you more light at night. For I guess you don't have to use light.
Do we have to pay them back for it?
No, they're just doing it. I don't know. That's what I read. And I thought that was madness because it makes no sense to me. So
that's a little madness. You know what else is madness? Spotify released SpotifyWrap.com, and they give you all your stats for Spotify. So I'm gonna be selfish a little bit, and the media madness this week for me is time listened to 26 days. I listened to Spotify this year.
I got you beat, homie. I'm at 30 days.
30?
30 days.
Wow.
Well, do you guys do stuff while you guys listen to music, or is it just sitting in a dark room and listening to music?
I'm just sitting in my room.
Some people
all
do
lights off.
No judge.
Well, not for all 30 days of the music listen.
It was for a month. I just sat.
There's literally 1 month I sat in the dark listening to music. Yeah, no, I mean, this is during work, crushing it, or on the way to work, crushing it.
Which actually, if you really think about it, we're at work 8-9 hours.
40 hours a week.
Yeah, so it's actually 2 days
So say 140 hours a month for 45.
Regardless, still seems like a lot. I don't know. I 1/12 of my year was spent listening to music on Spotify.
But that's driving. I don't know.
But it's still weird to think about.
It's still weird, man. Jeez.
Jeez,
I don't listen to music, so it's just not my thing.
And of those 26 days, 83 hours listened to the Game of Thrones soundtrack.
You are such
super
a nerd.
fan.
You are such a nerd. You're looking at me like I'm a psychopath playing a game that's kind of like D&D, but then you you listen to 83 hours of the Game of Thrones soundtrack.
It's a great soundtrack.
Do you listen to it while watching Game of Thrones?
No, I listen to it at work because it's instrumental, violins and stuff. So it's helps, it's good focus music, but also I'm just I remember when someone got killed during this, and I remember when dragons were flying. Oh, it's cool. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Wait, there's dragons?
Yeah,
Spoiler 2.
We're just spoiling Game of Thrones today. Sorry, everybody. But that kind of transitions into this week's top 5. We all know about it. We decided to stray a little bit away from the usual top 5 where we surprise each other with a top 5 segment. This week's top 5 is going to be our top 5 songs listened to on Spotify. Garrett, you want to start us off?
Yeah, I'll start you off. So with the Spotify thing that he was talking about, Spotify, right in the app, you can just see this. It says, your top songs 2018. Mm-hmm. I believe it orders it from top to bottom, amount of times listened to the song.
It does.
And so I'm going to just jump right into it and tell you what my top 5 songs are. This is an unedited, raw, okay?
Raw data.
Raw data here. So my 5th top listened to song, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is probably a song that none of you have heard of. It's Scott Township by L1011. So you know how you're saying you like instrumentals type stuff. This is kind of like instrumentals, but like no lyric, like rock alternative.
Yeah, okay.
And so that's the kind of music it is. So there's a lot of L1011 in here because I listened to like the same album like 50 times.
Right.
Because it was awesome. Going up from there, number 4, In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
Great song.
I was obsessed with that drum fill for like 2 months.
We listened to it like every day on the way to work for like 2 weeks.
It's such a good song.
I don't hate
Yeah, that's the Tarzan one, right?
So that's an iconic song.
Okay.
And the first time I listened to it, as of recent, I mean I've heard it before, was coming home from a clam bake with my dad. My dad's driving, and I definitely had a few beers, and I'm like, oh my god, the drum solo's coming up. And my sister's in the back seat. I'm like, have you guys heard of this song before? And they're like, what song is this? I'm like, wait for it. And then I do my hands up in the air. Da-dum, 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 da-da. And then it was epic. So I listened to it about 50 times after that.
Good.
Because I was really into it. Number 3, Happier by Bastille. Just because that song's so catchy. It's so good. So that's number 3. Number 2, because I was obsessed with the Eminem album, is River featuring Ed Sheeran by Eminem. Because that song was just like really good. And like pretty catchy chorus because Ed Sheeran, of course. Ed Sheeran, second shout out in a row, 2 episodes in a row. But he's in a really good chorus. And so that was a really good song. And I just liked it a lot. And I just listened to the album a million times. Number 1 song listened to, 2018, Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Oh, little Johnny Cash.
Mixing it up.
So
You're all over the place with your music. I like it.
Yeah. I listen to like almost everything.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty recent fan of Johnny Cash. Mostly just because my grandpa really liked Johnny Cash.
Sure.
And so I just kind of listened to it in homage of him. So
Cool.
from the past summer. And yeah, so I just listened to it a lot. And it's a good song. That's a really good song. That's like a really, really, really good song. So
Yep.
10/10 would recommend. So Duncan, what's your top 5?
Well, everyone has a top 5. I have a top 1. Because I only listen to one song, and that is Simple Man by Leonard Skinner.
So you only listen to that one song?
Yeah, just on repeat.
Every repeat. Every song you listen to, Simple Man, Leonard Skinner.
I'll switch it up sometimes when I'll do Simple Man by Shinedown sometimes. Because they do a cover of it that sounds almost like Leonard Skinner, but I switch every once in a while. They'll be my 2 songs.
He's just a simple man.
It's been,
Duncan's just
my mama told me.
My mama told me.
When I was young.
Well, all right. So
Rick, tell me.
Describes my life perfectly.
top 5, starting at number 5. I'm on my way to you. Just kidding. It's called On My Way to You. But by Cody Johnson.
I don't know that song, huh?
Yep, he's kind of a low-key country artist. Yeah, I really like his music. He's from Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Hook 'em horns. Okay, cool. Hook 'em. Number 4, She by Darius Rucker. Love my boy Darius. I also decided the other day that my first dog is going to be named Rucker. After Darius Rucker. Kind of cool name, right?
Neat. I know who that is.
You don't know who Darius Rucker is?
No.
Wagon Wheel? You did Wagon
Rock
Wheel?
me, mama, like a
that
wagon.
guy. Okay, yeah.
Sorry. So, number 3, my boy D-Rux again.
Whoa.
Story to tell. He's got a story to tell, man, and I want to listen to it via song. Number 2, my boy Cody Johnson again.
Oh my god. Do you have like a playlist that's just them two? Is that the Red, White, and Booze one?
It is. They are in Red, White, and Booze. I didn't realize how much I listened to these.
You come
two
up with
guys.
that name?
Red, White, and Blues?
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
I
right?
like
It's
that.
pretty sick, right?
That's really sick.
Shout out my Spotify playlist. Diamond in my pocket. He's got a diamond in his pocket, and you know what he's going to do with it? Sell it, pawn it. I'm kidding.
Is it a blood diamond?
Yeah, like what is he gonna do with the diamond?
Oh, he's going to propose.
Oh,
people
that
still
makes
do that.
sense.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I had no idea. You were lying.
Us single guys here are like, what?
Sorry.
Sell that crap.
Sell that thing.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Oh.
Cody Johnson again.
Oh my God.
I did not realize how much I listened to this guy. Me and My Kind.
I'm honestly surprised. Not to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised because I thought it'd be Migos.
Huge Migos guy.
Huge
I know.
Migos.
I guess I didn't.
You
listen to
literally have a
Migos that much.
playlist called "Yeah, I like Migos." Like, come on.
What an original creator of Spotify.
Is it weird that I know all of your playlists? Yeah, what else?
Yeah, whatever.
I
Yeah, but like, so weird that like I only have 2 artists in my top 5 because if you listen, we'll just go a quick top 5 of my top 5 artists. Number 5, AC/DC, my boys. Number 4, Luke Combs, of course. Number 3, Darius Rucker. Number 2, Kenny Chesney. So nowhere in there is Cody Johnson because my number 1, Ramin Djawadi, Game of Thrones composer.
I wouldn't figure you as like such a country song. Oh my god.
country music liker.
I can't talk.
Yeah, so kind of crazy, but top 5 songs is only 2 artists, and then the one artist who had 3 songs in my top 5 was
Wow.
even my top 5 artists. Right? Weird. But
Did you just have a phase for a month? Or you just only
it's
listen
not
to
a phase, Dad.
Jeez.
I mean, what's interesting is like,
Whoa. Whoa.
I don't have a single Pink Floyd song in my top 5. I mean, it's in my top 10. Like literally number 6 is "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd.
Classic.
But I literally only really started listening to Pink Floyd in July or August. I think more so like August.
Right.
And I've already listened to Pink Floyd for 24 hours.
Wow.
And I haven't listened to them in a month and a half. So that means in like 2 months, I listened to them for an entire day. Granted, I did listen to them a lot when I was like on the plane from coming home from Seattle. That was like 4.5 hours right there.
That's only 4.5 hour flight.
Well, with the 2 flights. And...
Oh, I was like, jeez. On a commercial jet or a private? I'm joking. Sorry.
God.
Just interrupt everything.
No, that's okay.
It's
But
cut out anyways.
Ruin your flow.
Can you imagine if we literally cut out every single time Duncan talks?
I would understand.
No, it's fine.
If we don't have the podcast, it's going to take an hour and a half.
Jesus.
With Pink Floyd being my number 1 artist listened to, and I only listened to it for like 2 months, it's kind of crazy. Like I think my favorite song by them is "Wish You Were Here." Definitely top song for sure.
Great song.
Number 6 on my list. And I wish you guys were here, right? And I think a way for you guys to be like you're here is to check out our YouTube channel. Because on our YouTube channel, we're going to be posting a little bit clips here and there of the podcast, some good funny moments, and things like that. So I really want you guys to go check it out. Because I know most of you guys are probably listening on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, and other things like that. But check it out on YouTube because it was going to take a lot of effort. A lot more effort than it is for just editing the audio, editing some video, doing some clips, getting an intro. I'm going to be working on the website. I'm going to embed the video on the website. That's going to be a little wild and crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. Check us out on YouTube. That's where we're going to be posting some videos. I'm going to be linking them on all of our social medias. I got that Facebook, that Instagram, that Twitter. Hope you guys have a good work week. Check you guys next week.
Check you later.
Peace out.
See ya. What do you thank me for being?
Douches.